traditional ceremony of the Lozi people of Western Province took place on the 17th of April 2010. The Kuomboka 2010 was special in every respect. Zain, Zambia was proud to be a Kuomboka 2010 sponsor and planned out special activities for the people of Western Province and the visitors to the Kuomboka Ceremony.
While this may not be the first time that we're associating with the Kuomboka Ceremony, it is our prayer that the partnership and the cordial relationship that we enjoy with the royal establishment and the Lozi people. Zain has been privileged to have been supporting the Kuomboka and all the other major ceremonies for a number of years now, as it's our commitment each year to supporting the preservation of Zambia's cultural heritage. As I indicated in the last ceremony, where we were handing over a cheque to the Nchuala Committee, we've set aside close to 750 million kwacha for ceremonies this year. It therefore gives me great pleasure to announce that this year we have increased our support to our traditional ceremonies, and in total we're going to contribute to the organisation of 30 ceremonies in the 2010 calendar. This has been necessitated by recognition requests from all our traditional leaders and organisers that Zain is indeed a leading partner in celebrating our culture. It therefore gives me great pleasure to announce today that we are handing over a cheque for 50 million kwacha to the Kuomboka Traditional Ceremony Organising Committee to help in the hosting of the 2010 celebrations. This comes from a very good cheque.
For me, personally, I'm humbled by the statement, Ms. Holiday, that you've made, and the association through your corporate responsibility, events and tasks here in Zambia, your association with the Kuomboka. That association is recognized, and the gesture of support expressed through the check of 50 million Zambian kwacha that we've just given us is symbolic of the level of support that you have extended to us. We are very grateful. I know I'm saying this on behalf of the Barotseland Royal Establishment, and indeed, of course, on behalf of His Majesty, the Limulunga.
An advance party left Lusaka for Mongo as early as Sunday, the 11th of April, to set camp in Mongo and bring the face of Zain powerfully into the towns and villages in Western Province.
There's a team traveling to Kuomboka today. We've got great plans for our customers. We're going to have a lot of interaction with our customers. It will be a fun-filled week in Western Province. We've got a big team that's traveling to Western Province. As you will note that every individual in the team has got a specific role to go and play in Western Province. And we have to make sure that as people are moving out of the whole country to go into Western Province, we need to make sure we're ready for them and make sure that we provide all the necessary amenities that gives them a great Zain experience.
Zain's presence started very close to Lusaka. A Zain team was stationed at the gate to the Kafue National Park to offer water to the motorists heading to the Western Province. Even those coming from Western Province were lucky beneficiaries of the Zain gesture. Motorists appreciated the rare free gift. But for Zain, it was a way of caring for all its customers and bringing the wonderful world of Zain as a caring brand close to the people.
Yes, the real 2010 promotion is here to transform your life. Zain is giving away 20 cars and 10 houses. 2010! Now is the time to get excited. Really excited. To enter, simply SMS 2010 to 4111. Weekly talk time usage of up to 10,000 earns you 4 entries. The more you use, the bigger your chances of winning. But that's not all. There's lots of instant prizes like t-shirts, caps, MP3 players, waste pouches, water bottles, and so much more. Simply buy a 2010 scratch card, scratch off the special panel to reveal your prize, and claim it instantly from any Zain shop or Zain authorized dealer. Be one of the lucky winners living in their own newly built house or driving away in a brand new Nissan van. The Rio 2010. Everyone is a winner. Zain, a wonderful world. Terms and conditions apply.
From Monday to Saturday, Zain rolled out entertainment, promotions, services and bill donation activities. Senanga residents were the first to sample the entertainment from Zain. The town came alive with the lively music and exciting promotions from Zain. Phones were a big hit. Prizes ranging from t-shirts to radios were given out to lucky spectators. Mongo was the next to be taken by storm on Wednesday. The main bus stop of Mongo became a hive of activity as the roadshow unfolded. Scores of people thronged the station to sample the entertainment brought to their doorsteps. Excitement was in the air as people danced and were introduced to different services and promotions. Again, t-shirts, phones, umbrellas, radios, Zain branded bottles and many other prizes were given out to lucky winners. In the evening, the Zain staff braved themselves to cross to Lialui to witness the sounding of the Maoma.
We are headed to Lialui where, the Lutunga tonight will actually be beating the royal drums, which are, called the Maoma. So it's really a great experience that we're looking forward to as Zain employees.
We're looking forward to seeing what we can do as Zain across and see the value that we put in traditional cultures at work.
It's not a thing you do every day, and to be on the water it's quite passionate and shaky, but we settle down and I'm looking forward to it.
Today marks the first day of Kuomboka Ceremony. The first function that takes place on this day is for the royal drums to be beaten up to enable all the paddlers to come to Lialui and prepare themselves to move the Litunga to the upper land.
Late in the night, the Litunga emerged out of the palace to sound the Maoma. This signifies the calling in of the paddlers to assemble at Lialui and also to announce the voyage 2 days later. The Litunga skillfully beats the drums to the ululation of the women in the dark of the night. Then the members of the royal family take it up, led by the Natamoyo, Indunas, and then the general public take turns to sound the royal drums. On a quiet night, the sound of the Maoma can be heard 15 kilometers away. Friday was even more special. Senior management, led by the managing director, Mr. David Holiday, jetted into Mongo, emphasizing the importance Zain attaches to the Kuomboka traditional ceremony.
Well, the delegation's here. We hope we'll meet the king, but obviously he's very busy. But what we're very much looking forward to is our CSR activities today. We believe that it's very important in terms of a country and its heritage that these important traditions don't die, and they're always given prominence so that people understand where they've come from. Every country needs to understand culture, and so at Zain we're passionate about that, and also of course education with the schools.
David Holiday went on to pay a courtesy call on the Litunga. On his return, David and his wife could not hold but tell their encounter with the king.
Well, we met the king, and it was a great experience, a big honor, of course, meeting the king. And I said hello from everyone at Zain and passed all our best regards on to him and his family. It was a very nice experience.
Meanwhile, Zain staff proceeded to Kalanya School, some 70 kilometers east of Mongo, to make the much-needed donation worth over 200 million kwacha. This activity was done as part of Zain's corporate social responsibility initiative called Build Our Nation. The guest of honor was the area member of parliament, Honorable Professor Geoffrey Lungwangwa. The community of Lukalanya could not withhold their joy. At the colorful event, Mark Ochiti gave a speech on behalf of the Zain Managing Director, David Holiday.
Our coming here today is not by accident. We are here to fulfill a promise made not only to this school, but to the people of Zambia as a whole. In the year 2005, when we introduced our Build Our Nation program, we promised the people of Zambia that we would reach out to schools in all the 72 districts of the country. And to date, I'm glad to announce that we have indeed been to all the 72 districts of this country. Today we are donating mattresses, pillows, blankets, beds. We are also providing windows to keep dust and wind out of the dormitories for the students when the students go to the dormitories. Not only that, we are also going to refurbish a borehole to ensure that pupils and teachers alike can have a reliable supply of water. But next year, it is our commitment that when the year begins, we will be back to Lukalanya School. We will build a new high-standard classroom block with 3 classrooms. We will also build a teacher's room, complete with desks and tables. And we will build a sanitary toilet block for the pupils and teachers to use.
While this was going on, the regatta, which Zain had helped sponsor, was in progress. Teams of men and women competed by paddling a distance of over 10 kilometers. The first paddlers emerge to the joy of the waiting spectators. The winners all receive prizes, among them fully connected phones from Zain. How about the nightlife? Well, Zain had it all figured out. Zain had brought renowned musicians for late-night performances to offer entertainment to visitors and residents alike. They were nights to be remembered, as scores of people were sucked into the wonderful world of Zain. Floods are a disaster in most parts of the world, but for the Lozi people of Western Province of Zambia, it is looked forward to for a special reason. The Litunga moves from the floodplain headquarters at Lialui to the winter capital at Limulunga. Without floods, the Kuomboka cannot take place. This year's rains were so heavy that the water level at Lialui is very high, almost reaching the entrance to the palace of the Litunga.
We are at the Mongu Harbour now on the Sinanga Safaris boat about to head to Lialui. As you may have noticed in the programs that we've been running, we are doing a lot of roadshows, and today is the Kuomboka day, the main day for the ceremony, and we're just about to head to Lialui, like I said.
We came in on Sunday. We have had roadshows in Kauma, Senanga, Mongu. Here we are today, actually leaving to go and see the king, which is very exciting. I've never done this before. I'm looking forward to it.
The President of Zambia graced the occasion as guest of honor. Even he could not make it to the palace except by canoe. Kuomboka 2010 had all the markings of a special event. Locals and tourists turned up in huge numbers to witness the spectacular movement of the Lozi king. The king emerged out of the palace, ready for the voyage, to the joy of the paddlers privileged to paddle the Nalikwanda. The mutango, oldest royal drum, is sounded, signaling the trip is now on. Before the king embarks on the boat, the Ngambela addresses him, wishing him safe trip and assuring him the palace at Lialui will be taken care of well. The Nalikwanda drifts away slowly as the paddlers show off their skill. The Nalikwanda now heads for the direction to Limulunga. There is joy and jubilation among the people who accompany the Litunga in their canoes and boats. At Mengwana, the paddlers move the Nalikwanda in a zigzag fashion. The Nalikwanda moves majestically to the sound of the Manjabila drums. The voyage is long, lasting some 6 hours. A huge crowd is gathered at the Mongu Harbour to await the arrival of the paddlers. Entertainment from various groups from different towns was on offer for the spectators. Halfway of the trip, the guest of honor disembarks to prepare to receive the Litunga at Limulunga. The paddlers' spirits are kept high by the singing and drumming. A simple meal is served on board. As the sun begins to go down, it is time for the Nalikwanda to make its way into the Nayuma harbor in Limulunga. The two escort canoes, Natamikwa and Mundende, first make their appearance to signal the Litunga is about to land. The royal paddlers magnificently display their paddling skills amidst ululation and jubilation from the huge, excited waiting crowd of spectators. They made several zigzag movements of the Nalikwanda, while the Nautila and other boats waited at a respectful distance. A display of Manjabila, Lishoma and Maoma were playing before the Nalikwanda docked for the third and final time. Finally, the Litunga emerges from the Nalikwanda to the excitement of the crowd to begin a long but exciting walk to his palace at Limulunga. This was not the end of the celebrations. A week-long activities and dances will follow. Certainly, this was a special 2010 Kuomboka. Zain, Zambia, in its unique way, added color and pomp to the 2010 Kuomboka celebration as it demonstrated its commitment to the promotion of arts and culture. The wonderful world of Zain, a Kuomboka 2010 experience.
Yes, the Rio 2010 promotion is here to transform your life. Zain is giving away 20 cars and 10 houses. 2010! Now is the time to get excited. Really excited. To enter, simply SMS 2010 to 4111. Weekly talk time usage of up to 10,000 earns you 4 entries. The more you use, the bigger your chances of winning. But that's not all. There's lots of instant prizes like t-shirts, caps, MP3 players, waste pouches, water bottles, and so much more. Simply buy a 2010 scratch card, scratch off the special panel to reveal your prize, and claim it instantly from any Zain shop or Zain authorized dealer. Be one of the lucky winners living in their own newly built house or driving away in a brand new Nissan van. The Rio 2010. Everyone is a winner. Zain, a wonderful world. Terms and conditions apply.